Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, viewers of all ages, this is a 2005 Ford F-150 with 4.6 liter V8, 244,000 and some change miles on the clock. And this thing came in because of a rattle noise while driving. I'm not the one working on this truck, but I figured it's worth sharing because we got some damage going on here. Check this thing out. 4/6 timing chains. The adjusters are at maximum throw. They can't come out any further. And look at that. Right, let's see if we can't see it. Chain was so slack. It's hitting the cylinder head. That one's not so bad. But the adjuster is at maximum throw right here. She's hurting a little bit. And that's not even the best part. Look at the back side of the timing cover. The chain's been sawing its way through this cover for a while. Right here on the sides, all the webbing, the structure. Look at that. Ooh, that's a good spot right there.
That big ass gap right there.
Oh, that, sir, is the reluctor wheel for the crankshaft position sensor. And the gap is there so it knows where to restart its count from. So every time one of these teeth passes the sensor, it picks up a signal, and then once it passes this void area right here, it's like, okay, this is my top dead center, or that's the center of the crankshaft. I'm not really sure what it's referenced to. I haven't looked it up.
It's a way of keeping count.
Yeah, that's what it does, is it just keeps count of those notches, and that's how it determines what position the crankshaft is in and also how fast it is turning.
Right,
and
every time I look at these, I think of teeth like this, and I think it would up the order of whatever, you know what I mean? That's my first initial.
Yeah, no, that's just there to measure the position of the crankshaft. And what it'll do is the camshafts should have a similar position sensor on them somewhere. Maybe this Ford doesn't.
One has a line or something like that and let you know the.
Yeah, well, what the ECM will do is it'll take the correlation between the camshafts and the crankshaft, so it knows where all three rotating assemblies are positioned, and that's how it can determine where it wants to adjust its variable valve timing.
Okay, so that thing helps it keep timing.
Yes. Well, it helps everything. It tells it when to spark. It tells the injectors when to fire. It adjusts timing through the oil pressure solenoids right here and the cam phasers. So there's a lot going on with those sensors. So it has to have those things functioning in order for it to operate properly. And these little guys right here, I believe these are what gives the sensor for the camshaft position its cue. Revisiting the timing cover, we can see the camshaft position sensors. One here and one right here. And they're protruding from the front of the cover assembly. There's one side, there's the other side. So these guys are what are responsible for monitoring the position of the camshafts. And then we saw the reluctor wheel for the crankshaft position sensor. Well, you know, I don't know if anything happened to the engine because, well, see, here's the thing. We had all the aluminum shavings, you know, from here and from the back of that cover, right? Well, all that stuff ended up getting washed down into the oil pan. So the real question is, did the filter catch it all? If the filter caught it all and nothing made its way back into the oiling system, it's okay. If the filter didn't catch it, oh, we're taking a huge gamble, yeah. Well, I mean, we're not, but the boss is. But the thing is, I mean, he's gonna put an oil pump in it because we know that thing's been chewing up aluminum shavings, but we don't know if it clogged up the filter enough to start bypassing, and then it started sending metal chunks into the main bearings, because that would be bad. But yeah, it's a huge gamble. I mean, it's worth it if it pays off, but it's not worth it if it doesn't pay off. If this were mine, I don't think I'd be putting any money into it. And no, this one is going slack too, because look at all that right there. It's chewing that up to pieces. Yeah, I wouldn't fix this. Not at all. But I guess the real question is did this cam on this side suffer any oil starvation? We should probably pull this cap off right here and see if there's scoring on the cam journal. If there's scoring on the journal, then she's totally done. Regardless, it's still a risk. A big one. Not one I'd be willing to take. No, no, no. I'd buy a new engine. Or sell it for scrap. It's not supposed to do that. Oh no. She done. Hey you guys, I was wrong. This is a 5.4 3-valve, not a 4.6. I was totally wrong. Yeah, see the 3 cam lobes? 3, 3, 3, and 3. This is a 3-valve. Yeah, I understand the 2 valves are great, but the 3 valve were kind of problematic. Man, look at that. It even got onto the bolt. Yep. This, I think it's a 2013 Ford Fusion. 52,732 miles on the clock, and customer states that it stalls at red lights and is in limp mode. So let's plug the scanner in real quick and see if we have any trouble codes. It doesn't look like it. There's no check engine light. The engine is on. Let's check for codes and we'll go drive this thing and see what it's doing. I've already broken the first 2 rules of getting in someone's car. You don't roll down the window and don't move the seat. I'm gonna have to move the seat because I can't fit. I'm not fitting very well in this thing. So let's get over here into my stall real quick, grab the scanner, plug it in, see what we have for diagnostic trouble codes, and we will proceed from there. How do I move the seat? I don't know. Oh, it's electronical. Cool. All right, all the way back. And it's kind of warm in here too. Let's cool it down. Maximum. There we go. All right, we're in, we're plugged in, we're communicating, we're connected. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Yep, 13 Fusion, 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder Duratec. Scanning. Let's go into engine. Code scan will ping every module in the car, and I don't want to go through that. It's actually kind of a lengthy process. We just want to go into drivetrain, so we're going to check out the engine and we're going to check out the transmission and see if we have any pending, stored, or nope, no codes. Look, there's a code for no codes. It's not too promising. Let's see if the trans module has any anything stored in here. Memory codes. Yep. Nada. Okay. This isn't looking too promising, so I'm going to go ahead and get the click right out of the way. All right, let's roll. Well, that makes for an interesting challenge. I can't really see where traffic is, so I'll just speed up in the turn lane. Can I get over? Yep, sure can. I came through here yesterday, I was off, and some guy passed me right about here, doing about 70 miles an hour, and just kept right on going. That's of little relevance to this video, but that happened. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. It was shifting okay. The engine feels okay. I do hear a faint, like helicopter type of sound, a low pitch grumble, and it changes with speed. It's indicative of a wheel bearing noise. That's kind of the only thing that has stood out to me so far. But we're gonna drive around some more, get everything nice and warm up to operating temperature, and maybe the described failure will present itself. Chances are I'm gonna have to go back to the information well on this one. The only thing they said was it was in limp mode and it stalls at red lights. That's all I got really. But if I cannot recreate the described concern, I either need to get more description of the concern, more specifics, or keep driving it over and over and over again till the issue shows up. But we'll see. We'll see how this works out. Again, the 1-2 shift felt really good. There was no shudder. It didn't lag when it wanted to shift or anything like that. It wasn't like a super hard shift. It felt pretty normal. And I'm still hearing that wheel bearing noise. I believe it's the right front that's doing it. I don't know. Okay, back at the shop. I've been out riding around for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes maybe. I've been hanging out in stop and go traffic, pulled over in a couple parking lots, shut it down, restart it, drove around. It has not done anything that they said it has done. Nothing about limp mode or stalling at lights. I've had the scan tool monitoring all the systems, and I have 0 trouble codes throughout the whole system here. I really don't know what to do next. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some more info out of this one and see if there's any details that I have not learned yet. Maybe a little bit better of a description of what happens when it happens, but I don't really have much to go on. Before I head up to the office land to let them know that I'm kind of having a stalemate here, let us pop in the hood and just take a peek down there to see if there's anything just staring at us in the face. Let's see what we got here. Where are you? There it is, little yellow guy. Service mode achieved. No, I was hoping for like a bad battery connection, something that would cause modules to lose communication, but got nothing there. Just do a preliminary wiggle test. Yeah, I don't know guys. I'm a little stumped on this one. I don't have much to go off of. Yeah, I'm gonna go fish for some more info. Be right back. Okie dokie. Change of plans. I'm not gonna do anything else on this car. We just called them back, and the guy, I'm assuming he's the husband, he said that his wife was driving it, and she got some gas at an old gas station, and then it stalled a few times, and they just kept driving it, and then they got gas again, and it hasn't done it since. They're gonna go to the dealership where they bought it from to get them to check it out, and if then they can't find it, they're gonna go back, and I'm not kidding, this is what he said, they're gonna go back 2 more times, and then if they can't find it, they're gonna make the dealership lemon law the car to buy the car back from them. So that's where we're at. So my work is done here. I don't really know how much of an effect I had on the situation, except for maybe a third-party opinion. But we're no longer going to do any more work on this, and I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. So that being said, I guess I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. I am kind of feeling a little bit defeated on the matter, but you know, it is what it is. There's really nothing I can do if I've got nothing to go off of. So I guess I'm going to call this one good and close this video out right now. As always, before I go, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And I would also like to wish you guys all the very best of days. See you guys later. Hey, actually, you know what? I'll use this as an opportunity to field some closing words of wisdom. You know, I wish everybody a great day, every single time. How about this one? It's your day. You're in control of it. You can have a great one, or you can wreck it if you want to. See you guys later. Let me know what you think about that. End of transmission.